Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with another Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We're going to take a look at the news articles. We only got one news article today, then we're going to jump straight over into the charts. So first, we got cryptocurrency market value tops 2 trillion for the first time as Ethereum hits record high. Yes, we've done it again in 3 months. In only a couple of months, we've went from $1 trillion market cap with cryptocurrency market to $2 trillion. Absolutely incredible stuff, folks. So we're going to take a look at the article here by CNBC News, jump over into the charts, see what Bitcoin may be up to, see what the altcoin total market cap may be up to as well, to see if some of these alts are going to continue to rally. And let's see what Bitcoin's sitting at right now. I was looking at a different altcoin here just a second ago, but let's take a look at it and see where Bitcoin is currently sitting at, right underneath $59,000. So still having a little bit of an issue getting above the $60,000 mark. So let's see if we can do that here later this week or not. And without further ado, let's go ahead and cue that intro and get started. All right, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day as the Bitcoin prices continue to move through 2021. And folks, don't forget that we have our private trading group available to us, or to you as well, if you want to get a list of the altcoins that we're accumulating on the side, and also if you want to become part of our trading group to get different trade setups that we provide for you each and every single day, then join us through Patreon. We use Patreon as a payment processor, but more or less, if you want to make sure that you have a Discord username, you will go ahead and get access to the Discord server once you join. And yeah, make sure that you have a Discord username if you're going to join us in our private trading group. Okay, so taking a look at our article here, it says here by CNBC, the value of cryptocurrency market topped 2 trillion for the first time on Monday. Ether hit an all-time high at $2,100 on Tuesday morning Singapore time. According to CoinDesk, it's up over 180% year-to-date. Ethereum, the blockchain behind Ether, is seen as a key platform for so-called decentralized finance applications and non-fungible tokens or NFTs, sorry. So yeah, we're starting to see a lot of different altcoins provide these NFTs to available, make it relatively easy, and maybe Ethereum kind of being left in the dust with some of the NFTs because of the high transactional volumes. Bitcoin, the biggest digital currency, accounts for over 50% of the entire cryptocurrency market capitalization and has been a big driver behind the move towards 2 trillion. Yes, Bitcoin obviously makes that move for us, but these alts have just been relatively performing. I do believe that a lot of these investors are going to get into some of these alts too, because they know that they haven't quite skyrocketed as high as Bitcoin just yet too, and they know that they are undervalued. Let's see, the value of cryptocurrency market topped 2 trillion for the first time on Monday, driven by a rally in Ether, the second largest digital coin. In just over 2 months, the market capitalization for the cryptocurrency market has doubled, according to the price tracking website CoinGecko. As retail and institutional investors pile into the space, Bitcoin, the biggest digital currency, accounts for 50% of the entire crypto market capitalization. Bitcoin has rallied over 100% this year alone, and that has helped drive the cryptocurrency market higher. Last month, Bitcoin hit record high of above $61,000. The digital coin was trading at about $58,000 on Tuesday, according to the CoinDesk data. Ether rally, but the latest boost in the cryptocurrency market appears to have been driven by Ether, a digital coin that powers Ethereum blockchain. Bitcoin also runs on technology called blockchain, which is a public ledger that is for those of y'all that don't know what a blockchain is. Okay, some so-called smart contracts are a key feature of Ethereum. These are contracts that can be automatically executed using code. There is growing excitement about the use of Ethereum in so-called decentralized finance or DeFi applications. These are blockchain-based financial services such as lending that could be, in theory, bypass banks and brokerages. Users of these apps may transact using digital currency. Ethereum also has an underlying technology behind it. Recent craze in non-fungible tokens, NFTs, a type of digital asset. Yeah, and so let's finish it off here. Bitcoin billionaire Mark Cuban said that he closest we have to a true cryptocurrency. I mean, yeah, I guess Ethereum is, but I still feel like Mark Cuban is just like all over the place with this stuff. I mean, first he compared it to bananas, and now he's saying, Ethereum is a way of an exchange with the currency. I don't know what he means. Ethereum is definitely not supposed to be an exchange of currency. It's definitely a platform that you build on top of, that you use transactional money on there too as well. The digital currency is also seeing interest among Chinese app marketer Meitu, bought by 22.1 million worth of Ether last month, making it one of the first major companies to do so. Bitcoin still remains the powerhouse of the cryptocurrency market, and over the last few months, the big increase in interest among companies and large institutional investors, Tesla and Square among a handful of companies that have purchased Bitcoin. Meanwhile, major investment banks are exploring ways to allow clients to get involved in digital assets. In March, CNBC reported that Morgan Stanley became the first U.S. bank to offer the wealth management clients access to Bitcoin funds. CNBC also reported last month that Goldman Sachs is gearing up to launch its first investment vehicles for Bitcoin and other digital assets to clients of its private wealth management group. There is also among investors for an expanding portfolio of investment products, and many are watching Grayscale Investments, which runs one of the largest publicly traded Bitcoin funds. It is known as the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The company said on Monday it is 100% committed to converting that trust into an exchange traded fund, or ETF, that would effectively track the price of Bitcoin and allow traders to play with the price of movement without owning the cryptocurrency itself. It could be a way for more investors to be involved in the Bitcoin market. Yeah, more investors to be involved, but unless you're settling in actual Bitcoin, not US dollar, then it really doesn't make any sense. And so usually with a lot of these ETFs, they're going to end up settling in US dollar and not actual Bitcoin. So they have an easier way to manipulate the actual market too, and not really trade freely. So very interesting stuff there. But obviously Ethereum, becoming well known now for the NFTs that are available that you can purchase. But with outstanding transactional volumes. Hopefully once Ether gets their stuff together with ZK rollups, we'll start to see some of those transactions costs that will be reduced. But some of these other alts like Cardano and that are also going to be implementing NFTs are definitely going to probably continue to take off too as well. So we'll jump over on into the charts and get started over there. And without further ado, let's cue that transition. All right, so we had our windows open here. Let's go ahead and move on into our one window here for Bitcoin and the price. Usually I like to keep it our charts separated like that, just so I can get a quick glance at what's going on in the charts. Let's zoom in here on our 3-day chart. Let's see what's going on with our 3-day chart. 3-day chart also had given us a green dot down here with market cipher B as well. So folks, let's see, market cipher B, or currently the price right now is still sitting at about $58,000 for Bitcoin. We're sitting right underneath it. We're just going to have to kind of be patient here to see if we're going to end up pushing above the $60,000 mark here in the near term future. But folks, yeah, let's see what market cipher B on our 3-day chart is also giving us a green dot here too. Money flow still looks relatively thick for the most part too as well. Taking a look at the 2-day chart, if we start to zoom in here just a tad bit, not too much to be concerned about. You can see that our 21 EMA has been really nice support for us on our candlestick pattern charts here too as well. We've been holding really nice support during our bull market on the 21 EMA. This is on our 2-day chart. So obviously if we get a retest back down, if you're at all bearish right now, then we could possibly come back down to retest this 21 EMA, which looks like it's right at about $54,000. But folks, let's see what else is going on over here. Let's go on into our daily chart, see what's happening here. Daily chart also on market cipher B giving us a green dot here on the lower time frames. So this is actually our daily chart. We've gotten a green dot here too as well, which is going to possibly give us a nice little rally. We probably want to see a rally above the 60% level, which is a solid gray line here. If we get back up above that 60% level, then we're probably more than likely going to stay up above it and continue to rally higher here. But as you can see, looking at our chart pattern, we are currently still finding resistance at $60,000. We can't quite manage to break through it just yet. It looks like we still are headed in that same trajectory though, so I don't want to become too bearish. The decent trader indicators are telling us that we are still in a more of a bull territory with our green and blue candles here. which is still leaving a pretty bullish taste in my mouth too as well. We've gotten our buy signal here on our daily chart too with Market God, and Market Cipher is definitely telling us that we still have some decent room to the upside too as well. And folks, if you're interested in picking up Market Cipher, which is the indicator package down here, you can definitely check the links in the description box below. There's a 5% discount code if you're interested in picking up Market Cipher by CryptoFace. CryptoFace is also a really big supporter of this channel as well too, and so shout out to him and helping us support the channel. We're one of the top resellers of Market Cipher as well for his group too. And it is a great group, honestly. The Discord page that he runs has a substantial amount of people in there that are very helpful. And if y'all need help with anything, obviously just feel free to shoot me a message on Discord or something like that. Taking a look at the 12-hour as of right now, it does look like our decent trader indicator is still telling us that we are in moving back into some of that bullish territory here with our green candles, or our blue candles that could possibly be ready to turn green relatively soon here in the next move or so. Let's kind of zoom in at the 6-hour chart. Let's see what's happening here on the 6-hour chart. Market Cipher B moving above our 0 pivot point. So as this continues to move above our 0 pivot point, that ends up to be relatively bullish for the most part. If we get a red dot here, more than likely we'll Christmas tree pattern out. Our money flow starts to look a little thin here on our 6-hour chart, so we're going to really rely on these momentum waves. But as you can see, with our money flow relatively thin, our momentum waves give us a little bit more of a Christmas tree pattern and a little bit of indecisiveness here for us as well too. Going back into our candlestick pattern charts here, it does look like we are forming a little bit of a resistance trend line above us, and that's still sitting right at about $60,000. So I do think that we're probably going to come back up to retest that $60,000 area here in the near term future, but it's going to probably be a little while. I think we just got to be patient as of right now. If we zoom on into our 4-hour chart, let's see what's happening here, dissect the 4-hour. And yeah, it still looks like we're getting just a little bit of zigzag patterns to happen here. So I would more or less not get too focused in on some of these smaller time frames. It does look like we are forming somewhat of a support level down here for us as well too. So we could take our trend lines and draw them out here for a nice little decent support level. If we're curious to stay above this line, we're more than likely going to be putting in some type of an ascending triangle here that could possibly break to the upside. So let's keep an eye on this to see what's going to happen. I don't want to get sucked in too close to our lower time frames, but we will definitely keep a close eye on our daily chart. Our daily chart still looks relatively good for us right now. And let's take a look at the total coin market cap for altcoins, see what's happening here. This looks pretty freaking good actually. Our daily chart on Market Cipher B is telling us that we still are getting above the 60% level, and more than likely our VWAP is also moving off to the side. Money flow looks relatively thick here still too as well. The momentum wave still looks like it's wanting to move up a little bit higher too as well. More than likely we'll end up staying up above here with some Christmas tree patterns, maybe putting in a red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot, back and forth to stay above the 60% level. And if you went and checked out Flopping Groper's video the other day, you know that if we stay above the 60% level, we'll more than likely continue to rally, but the moment we dip below the 60% level, we'll more than likely have a little bit more of a sideways movement as well. So we'll keep a close eye on that. The daily chart looks pretty strong here for our total coin market cap with altcoins. 12-hour chart also had given us a green dot down here too as well with Market Cipher B. And let's see if we zoom on into our 6-hour chart with the total coin market cap for altcoins. Things are still looking good. It definitely still looks like we got quite a bit of room to the upside. Money flow still looks really good on our 6-hour chart too as well, and our 4-hour chart money flow is just substantially thick here on our 4-hour chart. So it does look like we are putting in a little bit of a red dot with a little bit of bearish divergence. So I would assume that maybe some sideways action here in the near term future, but nothing out of the ordinary, more or less. It does look like we are still in very bullish territory for our altcoins. So folks, like I said, if you're interested in picking up some of those alts that we have to offer, you can get a list of those altcoins inside of our private trading group page. Once you join, make sure that you have a Discord username so that way I can give you access to our private category on the Discord server. And I think, yeah, with that being said, we do have a $5 tier on Patreon too as well to help keep the videos ad free. And hopefully you're enjoying these ad-free videos, folks, and getting some nice value out of it. So with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day, going over the Bitcoin, altcoin charts for you as the bull market continues to rally here through 2021. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.